What's happening, man? It's your man James Vergato of God Level Genius. Today's video, man, we're gonna talk about funerals, man. Man, when it comes to funerals, man, as I've gotten older, man, it's just something that I don't look forward to, and I don't like attending for various reasons. Um, After one of my closest friends really was like a brother to me, and I don't use that term too loosely. We was really like brothers. We known each other since the fifth grade. When he died, tragically. And when I say tragically, I mean nobody saw it coming. I don't even think he saw it coming. Um, like it's just a wound that I've never healed from. I don't think I ever will because I was left with like a legit cliffhanger. Also, funerals, especially in my community, they aren't. I don't feel like the construct of funerals are done appropriately. Um, it, in my community, it's like it's a form of entertainment. It's like it's like the class reunion for people that didn't go to school. I don't know how to explain it. The family reunion, class reunion, but I would want a funeral in my mind to be a celebration of that person's life, right? Like I would want it to be celebration, man, and just upbeat. I don't like how funerals are done, which is why I don't really subscribe to them. I don't really go unless I really have to go. Like this lady that died last year, she was really she took the place of my grandmother. That's a whole nother story, but my biological grandmother mistreated me a lot, and this lady ended up becoming, my grandmother for real. And I wasn't gonna go to her funeral, because I just didn't want to see her like, dead. It's not something that I wanted to put in my consciousness. And she kind of like kept what she was battling like a secret, and it didn't really come out until it was too late. But her daughter verbally said, she wanted me there, and she also said that it would be a problem if I didn't attend. So I felt like that was a sign from God that I need to be at the funeral. And without putting nobody on blast, another relative who was very introverted had a had somewhat of a breakdown at the funeral, and I had to console the person, and I think that was the reason why I was meant to be there, because they are very um introverted people, and they're very private. So, like the church, everybody wasn't even invited to the funeral. It's like you had to be invited to even be there, which I don't blame them, because a lot of people go to funerals, man, for entertainment. It's sad, man. Like, and they feel like they gotta go there and see who was there and see, you know, how the person looked in the casket. Like, they sure enough made him look good or her look good. Like, I done heard all type of crazy, ridiculous statements that just turn me off from wanting to attend funerals. And everyone grieves different. You know what I'm saying? And people will talk about who wasn't at the funeral, and it's like the person dead don't even know who there. As far as we know, I ain't never died, so I don't know what it's like when we die. But you know, if I had to assume, we don't know who attends our service, so why is it a big deal on who attends the funeral and who doesn't? What's the what should be talked about is, did you treat that person right? Did you celebrate them while they was alive? Did you do right by them as best as you could with the knowledge and wisdom that you obtained in your human experience? That's really what matters. Because when the person dead, they can't hear nothing you saying anyway. They don't know what's going on. So why do we make a big deal about, the services? Now I'm not going around saying whenever my time come, I wouldn't want people to celebrate me or attend. I mean, but if you ain't been around and you ain't, we ain't really just, I don't see the point, honestly, because I want to receive the love and, smell my flowers while I'm alive. Because that might keep me living just a little bit longer past whatever could have been my date. You might be giving me more life. And that's what I don't understand about the construct of funerals these days. And every time someone dies, man, I'm still hearing these same conversations about you going to the funeral. And it's like, why are you talking like this the Super Bowl? Like, yeah, what's the name said they going. I'm gonna see if so and so gonna pull up, and it's just like, yo, that's not healthy, man. I don't think that's a godly approach to the demise of someone's existence, especially these people that's dying probably premeditated. They probably rushed their lifespan a little bit by certain decisions they made and ended up dying young or tragically. It should be even more sensitive. A person that then lived a substantial amount of time, it really ain't nothing to cry about. But it's like you done live 80 some years, man. You lived a fulfilling life, you would think. But when someone dies, at a young age, man, and a parent has to bury their child like what when my partner went through, God bless the dead. Like that's some serious grief we talking about. And people be going to these funerals and these services, man, they really be making it about themselves, and it's just something that I don't like to be a part of. I don't like the energy of funerals. Now, one thing I'm starting to notice in recent years, people are starting to tell people to wear certain colors because I think people trying to move past that wearing all black stage. People like, nah, we ain't doing that. But the last funeral I went to, man, like that was my granny, my Medea. Like at Medea funeral, man, like people was walking up because they had an open casket, and I hated they did because that's that's exactly what the messy people need. They need something like that to have something to gossip about, those monitoring spirits, because people walking up at the casket looking like they came across an alien or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you staring at a dead person? I didn't even go look at Medea. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, for one, I saw enough just from where I was sitting at, but I'm not gonna walk up and just look at a dead body, man, and just stare at it. I'm gonna just, let it be what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even want to have an open casket because of people like that. But I don't really look forward to funerals, man. And there will be a limited amount of funerals I attend because I try to focus on exerting as much great energy and love and compassion to people while they're alive and doing the best I can to give life to the people I love, you know what I'm saying? Or not even the people I love, just people in general, man, because when you die, man, people gonna lie about you and act like y'all had such this great rapport and this great relationship, and people gonna do everything they can to bring attention to themselves. And I just think it's extremely disrespectful and it's very distasteful, because you should let the dead bury the dead. You should let people rest, and it is what it is. If you wasn't rocking with someone and they died, you know, they just died, but you ain't gotta try to create something for the internet, man, just lying. And that's what all people be doing, man, going to funerals lying, man. And it's just an unfortunate thing. So yeah, man, that's my take on these funerals nowadays, man. I'm sure everybody got stories about it. You may agree or disagree, but that's just my take on it, man. You made it this far to the video, man. I just want to say thank you for watching. I appreciate you giving me your time and your energy. Please subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. If you know someone who you think will like this video, please feel free to send it to them. Give me a like. You know what I'm saying? Give me a repost it on another platform of your choosing. And I greatly appreciate you, man. By the way, I am James Regato, man. Please, as always, be God level. The genius is in you.